Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. And today I have a Bible journaling process for you in my big illustrating Bible. And I am journaling Remarkably Vivid. And this is the Creative Retreats May devotional. It was so good, you guys. And what I'm going to be journaling today is, or where I will be journaling in 1 John chapter 2, verses 15 to 16. And I love what Jeremy talks about how the world likes to divert our focus off of what's important. And so I'm going to be journaling about maintaining our focus on the eternal perspective and on eternal things and not worldly things that are temporary. So I'm going to put you on fast forward. I have some of my Creative Retreat inks. I have some of the goodies from the kit right here. And I also pulled some of the faithful digitals I have left over. So let's get ready and let's dig in. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a different type of background than I usually do. Instead of doing or adding some color into the background, I'm going to keep my background white, but I'm going to make like a faux pattern paper or wallpaper with these eyeglasses. I am speaking about having a Jesus lens and seeing through the lens of eternity. So I am going to be using two of these Creative Retreat inks. As you can see, I'm just stamping them out to see how the colors blend because I wanted to kind of layer them. And then I'm just going to stamp that out over and over to fill up this page. Now, I love that the big bold title of John 1 is there, so that doesn't bother me at all. I flip over my Bible. That's the best part of this illustrating Bible. It has a spiral, so I can flip it over to put it on my desk so that it is just one paper down, and that way it's easier for me to stamp a little bolder. So I am using the color Peachy Keen here, and also I'll be using the color Pomegranate, I believe. I'll double check and link it below. And what I'm doing is just stamping these eyeglasses over and over to create kind of a faux pattern design in the background. And I'm going to first layer with Peachy Keen, and then I'm going to use the pomegranate color to go over a couple of them to make a couple of them pop off the page. So they're not all just that, peachy color, but it'll add a pop here and there throughout. So I'm just going to pick a couple of them and layer them. And it doesn't bother me that they have it's kind of not perfect. They're imperfect stamping. That doesn't bother me at all. That's actually the look I was going for. So I have that out. So I know that I want to write out the words see through the lens of eternity. Now, when a verse, you read it once and it means something, or the Spirit reveals something, and then you read it again and it reveals something else. This verse in 1 John did that for me. I think this is the verse I focus more on in the Remarkably Vivid devotional. So last time I actually wrote about having a clear vision versus having a compromised vision. And today what I'm writing about is making sure that we're looking through the lens of eternity. I love what Jeremy wrote here. He says, filled with an unlimited or inhibited menu of offerings that whet our natural appetites and keep us craving for more, the world is masterful at diverting our focus. So what he was saying basically is, when we are filled, there's so many things that can fill us. There's this unlimited things that the world actually offers that can divert our focus from what is actually important. And what is important? What is important is who Jesus wants us to be, who Jesus has called us to be, and what is the end goal to that? The end goal is eternity, you guys. And the enemy specifically wants us to keep our focus off of these things because he doesn't want us to win eternity. He wants us to lose our souls. So this was very important for me. And so here you see me cut out a couple more elements. I used some of those some of the stickers from the Card Start stickers, and I write that phrase, and then I'm going to use the word focus from the Faithful Digitals, and now I'm cutting out this camera and I'm going to be using this too. So now I'm choosing between two of the journaling cards to write down my journaling. I know I want to use that camera as well, representing another type of lens, and I want to use a journaling card that says eternal perspective. In order to make it pop a little bit more off of the page, I'm going to take my mild liner in this corally reddish color. And I'm going to go ahead and just jag up all of the edges a little bit, just to stress them a little bit. And then I start journaling, and in my journaling, I basically write what I was telling you guys, the fact that the world is trying to divert our focus. We must keep our focus on Jesus, and that when we are distracted, we lose our focus on what's important, which is eternity. So the perfect thing about this is I did cut this out, or print it out, I'm sorry, on sticker paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull off that backing and add that straight to my page. I ended up putting it a little bit more to the side because I wanted to fit my camera towards the bottom. And then I decide I want to add a little bit more blue, since I had a little bit of blue from the word Fetty over on the side. So I'm going to add some of this grid blue and white washi. And this is also going to add a little bit to that mixed media feel. So I add some of that torn washi. And then I am going to add the word focus over on the side. I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Now I'm going to also outline the word Fetty that I use, because that helps it pop off the page. And I know that sometimes we want things to blend in a lot, but I actually love the fact that this is word Fetty that's cut up. So I'm actually gonna outline the insides as well, so you can see that they're word Fetty. I'm just gonna add my tab towards the top, and this little circle that represents the title, which is Jesus Lens. Love the little wonky heart that goes with that. And then I thought about using maybe another stamped eyeglass, but then I remembered I had a black one, and I thought it would be perfect to add some more black to the page. So this is from the Faithful Digital. I'm just gonna cut this out, and then I'll add it towards the top as well, just to add a little bit more black and to add to the decor. I felt I had to make my camera just a little bit more non-flimsy. So I'm actually going to add it to this journaling card, and then I'm going to cut it out. I wanted to make sure it was sturdy enough and it will withhold the stand of time. So I'm going to cut it out because I know this is on sticker paper, then pull off the backing, and then I'll add that to my page as well. I'm going to go ahead and outline this camera. Again, this is just a way to make some of the elements pop off the page, and it also adds that touch of black. Then lastly, I'm going to add the date to my page. Now, I did this last time with the stickers that came with the kit. I'm using the alpha circles that came with the kit to write out the date. I think this is a cool way to add some color to the page, but it's also a different way of doing your date instead of just stamping your date all the time. I'm also going to outline these just to make them pop off the page, and that wraps it up. That is it, darlings. I love how it turned out. I am loving using a mix of the stamp set and the stickers and the Faithful Digitals. Honestly, it's such a good investment to get all of these because you really can mix and match and create some wonderful pages. So I'm going to link below everything I use, and I'll also link below our playlist for this month's Creative Faith Art Box. That way you can check out the other ladies on this channel. My teammates have made some beautiful pages, so definitely check that out. Thank you so much for being here each and every video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, the notification bell. You don't want to miss the goodness here on the Creative Retreat channel. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.